Hi, my name is Shalei L'Heureux, and I'm the development manager here at the Celiac Disease Foundation. My whole life, I grew up having GI symptoms and was too embarrassed to talk about it. When my mom would urge me to go to the doctor and tell him what was happening to my body, I didn't feel like it was a safe space. Finally, after my sophomore year of college, I realized that my level of fatigue was different than all of my peers, that something was wrong and I needed to advocate for myself and do something about it. And I went to my primary care physician in Texas, and he actually diagnosed me almost immediately with celiac disease. All to say, after basically my whole life having severe colon spasms, brain fog, and the list could continue, I was finally diagnosed at the age of 21. I'm often considered to be one of those who was diagnosed early. I think no matter the age, being told that you have a chronic illness that is only treatable by going on a completely gluten-free diet has an incredible learning curve, and it took me a long time to figure out what I could actually eat and how to navigate and advocate for myself. As a perpetual people pleaser, I felt like I was inconveniencing people at restaurants by telling them to wash their hands and change their gloves and create a safe environment. It was hard to explain to my friends that sometimes social things would be awkward for me as everybody else talked about food and I couldn't contribute. I found the Celiac Disease Foundation's website and was able to use materials to better understand the condition as well as how to navigate life in general. Even after being diagnosed for 7 years, I still don't think that celiac disease in itself is entirely straightforward. It's such a joy to me to be able to work on the Celiac Disease Foundation because I'm able to raise funds for advocacy, research, and education for people with celiac disease like myself. Knowing firsthand how difficult the diagnosis is, whether it's the transition or even adapting to it as you go along, I know that that work is incredibly important and that we're able to make leaps and bounds. I choose to advocate for celiac disease for a lot of reasons. One being that I know that my diagnosis was difficult, and I know how hard the Celiac Disease Foundation works to make sure that not only patients but practitioners are also more educated. I also know that in order to cure celiac disease, we have to have research, and I know firsthand how hard our advocacy team works to make sure that celiac disease is in a notable space on the Hill. All in all, I'm incredibly grateful to be a celiac disease advocate for the Celiac Disease Foundation and know that together we can all manage, treat, and eventually find a cure for celiac disease.